Welcome to Season 1, Episode 19, and I am T-Ball. I am here with the famous Justin Lou Christina, and today we're going to be telling some tripping stories, plus we're going to try out, it rhymes with cocky, and it's hot, and it's on this bun. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Saki.
It's top, and this is in no way and shape promoted or endorsed by that brand that I just said, nor is it endorsed by Hamburger Buns or any of that stuff. And you know me, I'm going to take it to the next level. I got some ghost pepper and habanero flavored hot sauce. What kind of hot sauce? I don't know because I'm not endorsed by it, but it's got 3 X's on it, so it must be hot. So I'm going to take this.
I remember when I used to enjoy these
videos.
I hope the viewing audience gets as much pleasure as I get anti-pleasure from being a star in your magical videos, because you've had me eating 100-old horse-pissed rotten duck eggs, then we got vodkas and peppers and whatever else, and now it's
Halloween time, man.
So let's orange it up.
You can if you want. You don't have to. But
do it. Just do it.
We'll do a little bit of cocky flavor in there. Extra cocky in there.
Extra cocky in here.
So these just came out. We're going to try them. We're going to let you know how good they are.
How good they are.
I'm going to take some shots too. And we're going to go ahead and start with the first story. So the first story is a Dramamine story. So I'm hanging over at my sister's house. It's about 8 o'clock. It's me and my friend. We got all the lights are on. We're watching TV. I forget what show we were watching, but we were talking for like 2, 3, 4 hours. I don't know. It was like all night long. We were just hanging out, laughing, having fun. And then the next second, all the lights were out. The TV wasn't on, and there was no friend there. I was all by myself. So that is the first story. And that tells you, do not take Dramamine because you'll think you're talking to people watching a movie and you're sitting alone in the dark. So,
what he said.
Cocky flavored, but the good kind. Well, is there a good kind? No, there's not. Okay, it's cocky flavor, right? This is in no way endorsed or promoted by that brand that I just said. It's pretty good. I like it. So, Justin Christina actually has a story. You say it was a Dramamine or a trippin' or what kind?
Every relative that's over 50 in my family is going to hate me because of your videos. But yes, so Tron came with me to Louisiana one time. We took my friend's video camera and we were skateboarding a lot at the time. I think Stephen Wallace was there and whatever else. I mean, we were kids. Don't hold this against me for the closed-minded.
Don't hold him against yourself unless you want him to.
We're back in there playing some Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 on the PlayStation 1 in my brother James's room like we should be. Wallace and Jared are spouting off about Corsines and Dramamine, so I took some of the Dramamines. Now, earlier in the day, I had videotaped Ortiz and Tron, Ricardo, and a bunch of other people skateboarding, Wallace and Jared and the whole clique. And so after I'd taken the Dramamine, I was in the driveway watching, like, you know how the video camera, the little side pops out and you can, like, play what you recorded earlier? I'm sitting there watching the skateboard video, and Tron walks up and puts his hand through my hand and he goes, "Dude, what are you doing?" And I was like, well, I was watching the videotape that we made earlier skateboarding, but you helped me realize that I wasn't even actually holding a video camera.
He wasn't even holding the camera.
And it was nighttime. I literally thought I peeled.
Oh! I have the third and last and almost final, or maybe it is, story, and it is about taking blotter acid, LSD, lysergic acid, or something like that. So, it was in 2012. I take a hit of blotter acid, and boy, was it some badass acid. Alright, well, just for context, the night before, me and 3 friends, right? We're hanging out. We all take blotter acid. The other 2 friends passed out about an hour later, about 10 o'clock. Would you like to partake? About 10 o'clock, they passed out. And I'm thinking to myself, how do you take acid and go to sleep? Like, that's just crazy, right? So the next day, I wake up, like, I tripped my freaking balls off. I got, like, triceptives of fucking ancient aliens going every which way and shit in my mind. Next day, I'm like, that shit was crazy, right? My friends, they thought it didn't work because they fell asleep, right? Nothing happened. Well, of course, you were sleeping. So they thought the shit was a joke. So they planned this whole freaking thing that night. It's good. Warm. They planned this whole event where we were going to take acid. They were going to have a friend come over, dressed like a pirate with like a sword, and they were going to be like, we're here to board you mateys or something. And they were like, gonna act like they were gonna, I don't even, tie us up or something. I don't even know, right? So I take the hit of acid, about an hour kicks in, hour and a half. I look over on the side of the wall and I see this, it looks like a bug or something, right? So I'm like, that bug is crazy. So I go a little bit closer and it looks like a really big moth, and the thing's just flapping its wings, just flapping, and it's flapping so damn fast, like you can't even hardly see how fast it is fucking going, right? And it's just a big fucking blur. And then all of a sudden, there's two of them. And they're both like, fucking flapping their wings like crazy. All of a sudden, I'm like all the way across the freaking room, on the ground, and everybody is laughing at me. And I guess I passed out. It was one of the 2 times I've ever passed out in my life. First time was playing football whenever we butted heads on a tackle. But anyways, the second time I ever passed out, everybody's laughing at me. The dude that came in there to do the whole pirate skit, he looks at me. I guess I did something crazy. To this day, I don't know what I did. But he was like, I got to go home. He's like, bye, y'all. And he left, right? And so we're just hanging out, talking to my friend, and they're realizing how crazy this acid is. And he's like, man, you crazy to trip out with T-Ball. And I'm just looking at him. And he's got, like, his head's kind of cracked open, and he's got some smoke coming out of it and shit. And I'm like, that's pretty cool, you know? So I'm like, I'm going to go roll a blunt. So I go, and I'm like, see all these spider webs, going through all these spider webs. And I go to roll the blunt, and the buds start popping out of the Rillo. And I'm grabbing them, and I'm like, stop popping out, you know, popping out like popcorn. And then they grow legs, and they're like little ladybugs, and they start crawling away. I'm like, nope. And I grab them, like, you ain't leaving. And I roll it up. I smoke it. I took like 1 or 2 hits, and wham, like everything got crazy, right? So I go outside, and everywhere I look, there's all these like giant diamondback rattlesnakes, thousands of them, probably like 4 feet tall, like just covering everywhere in the lawn, intertwining and getting hissing and getting crazy. I was like, yeah, that's not real. So I just walk through all the snakes. I go to this tree, and it has these seeds coming out of it, right? So I grab the seed, I open it up, and there's 2 baby human fetuses, and they're like, and it's like 2 of them like looking at each other inside of this like seed that I opened in half. And I was like tripping my balls off. And that is the story of LSD and blotter acid, just to name a few. You should never take that much drugs, kids.
Or hot sauce. Maybe if y'all knew how much they were paying me to do this shit in these videos, then you'd understand why.
Dollar bill, y'all. Then we got.
You would do it too. You would do it too, so don't hate. I'll burn it up. You got a big blob of that. You got to stick your finger in there and lick the hot sauce.
Cocky, floppy. Thank you for coming to season 1, episode 19.
Sure, excuse me. Sorry.
We have 22 episodes in this first season. There is only a few more left until the season's over.
Pardon me.
Thank you for coming to the show.